everyone, my name is David. I'm 7 years old. Today I will read the story, The Solar System.
Tí con mẹ bôi thuốc cho con. Mẹ quay cho anh tí, mẹ bôi thuốc cho con nhé. Dạ. Introduction.
The solar system is our home in space. It's special to us because it's where we live. Yesterday, it immediately flies through the solar system. We start at the center with the sun. As we move away from the sun, we will pass many planets. One of those planets is our own Earth. Earth and our planet are circle the sun, climbed aboard. Let's begin our journey. The sun. The sun is one of many stars in space. Stars are huge, fiber-balls of gas. The sun made mostly of a gas called hydrogen. The sun looks big and bright because it is very close to Earth. Other stars are much farther away. That's why we use light speeds of light. Atoms of hydrogen in the center of the sun are forced together. They turn into a gas called helium. This produces heat of hydrogen.
No.
Hydrogen.
Okay, and this word.
Fiery.
No.
Fiery.
Okay. Fiery. Okay. Again.
Fiery.
Yeah.
Fiery.
And let me have this one.
Fairly.
Yeah. Fairly.
Fairly.
No, no.
Atoms.
T you read
Atoms.
again.
Atoms.
Yeah.
Atoms.
Yes. Atoms. Of no.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. In the center of the sun are forced together. They turn into a gas called helium. This process gives off huge amounts of energy. It causes the sun to be hot and bright. The sun's huge size gives it very strong gravity. Gravity is a force that pulls objects together. Gravity keeps the planet orbiting the sun.
Orbiting.
Orbiting.
The planet. Our trip through the solar system takes us by 8 planets. Scientists place the planets into 2 groups. One group has Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars.
You read again. Venus.
They all have a surface.
Surface.
The outer 4 planets are Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets are called gas giants. They do not have a surface. You wouldn't be able to breathe the air on this planet. The inner planets. The first planet we see after leaving the sun is Mercury. It is a small planet covered with craters.
No.
Craters.
Like
Our moon. And like the moon, it has no air. On Mercury, the sun looks 3 times larger than it does on Earth. When the sun is overhead on Mercury,
overhead. Yes. Okay.
the temperature reaches right about 430 degrees C, 800 degrees F. After sunset, it drops down to about minus 173 degrees C.
What is it?
Minus
This one. The
drops.
No. Oh.
Drops.
Oh.
Drops. Minus 218 degrees F. The next planet we will see is Venus.
Venus.
It is the brightest object,
Venus.
Venus, in our sky, except for the sun and moon.
Except.
Venus has thick clouds. Venus has thick clouds that trap heat from the sun. The temperature on Venus is about 417 degrees C, 880 degrees F. The planet has many volcanoes. Almost all Venus surface is lava.
Oh no.
Lava.
Yes, lava.
The third planet we will see is a very
Familiar.
Familiar.
Okay. Familiar.
It is Earth. We think it is the only planet in our solar system. Only. With life and a lot of liquid water. Earth lies in a part of the solar system where liquid water can exist. This made it possible for life to develop. The air of our planet is about one-fifth
Yeah. Oxygen.
Oxygen is produced by the planet Earth. The next planet is Mars. This planet has a reddish color and hardly any air. The red color is caused by rust in rocks.
Not like this.
Rust.
Yes.
It is cold on Mars. Scientists have learned that Mars has ice in its poles.
At its poles.
Mars
Probably.
Now
again.
probably.
Probably.
Okay. Probably.
Oceans and rivers on its surface long ago.
Surface.
Today, salty water flows in some areas during the warmer months. Mars often has big dust storms. The planet has the biggest volcano in the solar system. Between Mars and Jupiter is a large area full of
Area. No. Area. No.
Area.
Yeah.
area full
No. Area.
full
Area.
full of asteroids.
Come on.
This area is called
No. This area.
is called the asteroid belt.
Again.
Asteroid.
Asteroid belt. Asteroids are rocks left
Rocks. No. Oh.
Rocks.
Oh. Rocks.
left over from when the solar system was born.
Born.
Some asteroids
Asteroids.
are small boulders.
Asteroids.
Con ơi, từ từ.
Asteroids are huge. There are millions of asteroids. The largest object in the asteroid belt is named Ceres. It is about 940 kilometers, 584 million
Miles.
miles wide. The outer planets. Next, we will visit the four gas giants. The air of the gas giants is the poisonous.
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 The first gas giant you see is Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It may have a large icy center under all the gases. Jupiter air has large
Bands.
They are caused by strong wind. The air contains a huge spinning storm. It is called the Great Red Spot. The next gas giant we'll see is Saturn. It is famous for its beautiful rings. Like Jupiter, Saturn has air that is
Divided.
divided into bands. They are caused by very fast winds.
They are caused.
Saturn reach far into space. The rings are made of pieces of pieces of rock and ice. Scientists think the rings are the remains of the comets and other objects. Uranus is the next planet we come to. Its name is pronounced either Uranus or Uranus. Uranus is a blue-green planet. It gets its color from a gas called methane.
Called. Methane.
Sunlight reflects through the gas. The light that the methane that's through is blue-green. That's through is blue-green. Under all the gas, Uranus has the icy center. Look, what up ahead? That's Neptune. It's a last planet on our trip. Neptune has a blue color, but it's brighter than Uranus. Scientists think that Neptune's color is also caused by methane, but they don't know why it's so bright.
Methane.
Neptune has an icy center. The planet is so far from the sun that it gets almost no heat. Dwarf planets. We are not at the end of our trip yet. Now we see some smaller objects in
2006.
Astronomers decided that Pluto was too small to be a planet. They said Pluto and other small planets would now be called dwarf planets. These are the dwarf planets.
Okay, this one.
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
These other dwarf planets are a lot like Pluto, so astronomers decide to call them Pluto's
Orbit.
The sun is a distant part of the solar system. This area is full of icy objects. Astronomers think they will find more Plutos there. In
2009.
There were four known Plutos. Two of them were Pluto and a dwarf planet named Eris. The other named Mercury. macaque, and
Yeah.
how male. Not all dwarf. The dwarf planet are Plutos. To be a Pluto or the dwarf planet must orbit beyond Neptune.
Beyond Neptune.
Ceres is a dwarf planet, but it is not a Pluto. That is because it orbits in the asteroid belt. Moons. Many of the planets we pass have moons. A moon is an object that orbits a planet. The moon that people know best is our own moon. It is one of the largest moons in the solar system. Scientists think our moon was
Created.
created billions of years ago. They think a huge object smashed into Earth. Meteor was thrown into orbit around Earth. The meteor came together to form the moon.
Again, throne.
Throne.
Oh, throne. Okay,
Throne.
this one material.
Material.
The largest moon in the solar system is Ganymede. Ganymede. It is one of Jupiter's moons. Ganymede has an eye close that may cover an ocean.
Cover.
Saturn has a big moon named Titan. It is the second largest moon.
Titan.
The second largest moon in the solar system. Titan is covered by thick orange clouds. Astronomers are using a special spacecraft to probe Titan's surface.
Probe.
Surface. Comets are beautiful white objects with a tail. They move slowly across the sky. A comet is made of ice, frozen gases, rocks, and dust. When a comet moves close to the sun, it gets warmer. The sun pushes material away from the comet. That's what from the tail. When a comet gets far from the sun, its tail fades away. Most comets come from the Kuiper.
Comets.
Comets come from the Kuiper belt. Others come from much farther away.
Conclusion.
We've taken through the solar system. On our trip, we've seen many things. Now you know how the sun produces its light. Produces its light. And when you see the moon or Venus, you know more about them too. Our solar system is full of wonders. You can see some of these things for yourself with the backyard telescope. Think about what's light beyond our solar system. Beyond our solar system. There must be many other wonders out there.
Oh, good
Goodbye.
job. Thank you. Goodbye.